Hi, this is Daniel again. I serve as a spokesperson for Nehemiah Reset. Today, I want to talk to you about the biblical Davidic Covenant. The Davidic Covenant is a pivotal moment in the religious history of the Israelites, outlined in the Old Testament of the Bible. It was established by God with King David, promising an everlasting kingdom through his lineage. The significance of this covenant is vast, shaping the identity and theology of the Jewish and Christian faiths, and providing a cornerstone for understanding the divine relationship with humanity. In order to fully appreciate the scope and implications of the Davidic Covenant, we must first explore the historical context in which it was established. The covenant is rooted in the establishment of the kingdom of Israel under the leadership of King David. David was chosen by God to succeed Saul as king, and his reign marked a period of great prosperity and unity for the Israelites. The Davidic Covenant is first mentioned in 2 Samuel 7, where God makes a promise to David that he will establish his kingdom forever. The passage reads, "I will raise up your offspring after you, who shall come forth from your body, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build a house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever." 2 Samuel 7 verse 12 to 13. This promise of an everlasting kingdom through David's lineage solidifies his dynasty and ensures his legacy will endure throughout the generations. The implications of the Davidic Covenant are far-reaching and have significant theological implications for both Judaism and Christianity. In Judaism, the covenant is seen as a promise from God to always have a king from the line of David ruling over the Israelites. This belief is central to the Messianic tradition within Judaism, which looks forward to a future descendant of David who will restore the kingdom of Israel and bring peace to the world. In Christianity, the Davidic Covenant is fulfilled in Jesus Christ, who is often referred to as the Son of David in the New Testament. Jesus' lineage can be traced back to King David, fulfilling the prophecy of a king who will reign forever. This connection between Jesus and David is a key aspect of Christian theology, emphasizing the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy in the person of Jesus. The Davidic Covenant also has implications for modern-day religious understanding, as it serves as a reminder of God's faithfulness and promise to his people. The covenant illustrates the idea of God's steadfast love and commitment to his chosen people, despite their shortcomings and failures. This message of hope and redemption is a powerful reminder for believers today, encouraging them to trust in God's promises and remain faithful in their own lives. Comparisons can be drawn between the Davidic Covenant and other covenants in the Bible, such as the Abrahamic Covenant and the Mosaic Covenant. The Abrahamic Covenant, established with Abraham, promised land, descendants, and blessings to his offspring. The Davidic Covenant can be seen as a continuation and fulfillment of the promises made to Abraham, as it extends the promise of a kingdom and lineage through David's descendants. The Mosaic Covenant, established through Moses and the giving of the law at Mount Sinai, focused on obedience and the relationship between God and his people. While the Mosaic Covenant emphasized the importance of following the law, the Davidic Covenant highlights the grace and mercy of God in his promise of an everlasting kingdom. Together, these covenants form a cohesive narrative of God's relationship with humanity, outlining his promises, commandments, and ultimate plan for redemption. Scholars and theologians have varied perspectives on the Davidic Covenant, each offering unique insights into its significance and implications. Some scholars argue that the covenant is symbolic of God's sovereignty and control over human history, demonstrating his ability to fulfill his promises despite the challenges and obstacles faced by his people. Others view the covenant as a foundational element of Israelite identity, shaping their understanding of kingship, prophecy, and messianic hope. From a Christian perspective, scholars often emphasize the connection between the Davidic Covenant and Jesus Christ, highlighting the fulfillment of Old Testament prophecy in the person of Jesus. This fulfillment serves as a testament to the reliability and trustworthiness of God's promises, reinforcing the faith of believers and providing a sense of hope and assurance in the face of uncertainty. In conclusion, the Davidic Covenant is a central theme in the religious history of the Israelites, providing a foundation for understanding God's relationship with His chosen people. The covenant established with King David promises an everlasting kingdom through his lineage, shaping the identity and theology of Judaism and Christianity. Its theological implications are far-reaching, highlighting God's faithfulness, promise, and plan for redemption. By exploring the historical context, biblical passages, comparisons with other covenants, and perspectives from scholars, we gain a comprehensive understanding of the significance and relevance of the Davidic Covenant in modern-day religious understanding. I hope this gives you a quick summary of the Davidic Covenant and the key ideas contained therein. To learn more about other covenants or biblical concepts, visit our website at nehemiahreset.org or our rumble.com channel. If you want to support us, like this video and subscribe to our weekly newsletter detailing our recent videos by subscribing at nehemiahreset.org/email. Thanks for watching and have a great day. My name is Mark. I am one of the spokespersons for Nehemiah Reset. The prior video was sponsored by Nehemiah Reset, a 501c3. Our mission is to assist Christians in developing a biblical worldview as it pertains to relevant cultural and biblical issues. We seek to inform Christ's followers, equip them, and mobilize them into action to vote for their biblical values and to actively engage in our culture. We are also committed to help Christians and non-believers to develop a better biblical view. Nehemiah Reset produces videos and ebooks to assist members of the church in developing a biblical worldview when it comes to cultural issues. We produce videos on key topics like public school indoctrination, the woke agenda, sex education, equity and inclusion, climate change, immigration, religious freedom, and much, much more. To learn more about Nehemiah Reset or to watch our latest videos, go to our website at nehemiahreset.org or our rumble.com channel. We produce 2 to 3 videos every week. To get a weekly list of our latest videos, sign up for our weekly newsletter by going to nehemiahreset.org/email and subscribe. You can support our website by liking our videos, subscribing to our channels, or helping us reach more people through tax-exempt donations. Thanks for your help in growing God's kingdom and bringing more people to Christ. Thank you for your support and help. Come back again soon. Have a great day.